Hi guys. So you guys have been working on, or should be working on, Sonnet 18 assignment in Informative, and I've had some questions about rhyme scheme. Well, first of all, rhyme scheme is the pattern of the end rhyme, and end rhyme is simply the words that rhyme at the ends of two or more lines of poetry. Okay, so we're going to look at a poem. So here we have a poem based on Journey's song Don't Stop Believing. And this is from a book called Pop Sonnets that takes familiar pop songs and writes them as if Shakespeare had written them. So let's read it. A lonely maiden from a hamlet small, a boy within a woeful city reared. They both at midnight left their port of call, toward any destination volunteered. A public house is where their journey ends, where patrons smoke their pipes and minstrels play. They share the evening swiftly more than friends, the others smile inviting each to stay. Yet there are others wandering through the street, beneath the lamplight, searching for a soul. They comb the darkened night and hope to meet the sweet companion that shall make them whole. And sure thy heart won't let their spirit leave. 'Tis most important that thou still believe. So the end rhyme has to do with the last word of each line. And so here it would be the word small. So here it would be the word small. Oops, did it again. The word small, reared, call, volunteered, ends, play, friends, stay, street, soul, meet, whole, leave, believe. All right, so when you're marking your end rhyme, you mark it alphabetically. So the first line's last word, last sound, small, gets marked with an A. And anything that rhymes with small hereafter will get marked with A. Well, line 2 is reared. That does not rhyme with small, so that's our second sound. That's a B, just like A, B in the alphabet. Call does rhyme with small, so that's an A. Volunteered rhymes with reared, that's a B. Ends doesn't rhyme with either one, so that's a C. Play doesn't rhyme with ends or any of the others, so that's a D. Friends does rhyme with M, so it gets the same letter. Stay rhymes with play, so it gets a D. Street doesn't rhyme with anything we've had before, so that's an E. Soul doesn't rhyme with anything we had before, so that's an F. Meet rhymes with street, so it's an E. Whole rhymes with soul, so it's an E. It's an F. Then leave doesn't rhyme with anything else, so it's a G. And believe rhymes with leave, so it's a G. And this is the rhyme scheme of an English or Shakespearean sonnet. You'll notice that down here at the bottom, we have 2 consecutive lines that rhyme. That's called a couplet, because you have a couple of rhyming lines, one right after the other. That's how you mark the rhyme scheme. You know this is a sonnet because there are 14 lines. If you count the syllables in each line, a lonely maiden from a hamlet small. Notice that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 syllables. In that line, there will be 10 syllables in each line. And notice that we start with an unstressed syllable, and then we go to stressed. A lonely maiden from a hamlet small. That's how it would be read out loud. It's very musical. So because there are 10 syllables and they have this unstressed stress pattern, then that tells us that we have, see that pattern? You've got unstressed stressed 5 times here where I drew my lines to divide the syllables, the sets of syllables, the feet. So that tells us that this is written in iambic pentameter. So if you have a poem that has only 14 lines, there are 10 syllables in each line, more than likely you're safe in saying it's a sonnet. If you can read it and you get this meter, this rhythm, a lonely maiden from a hamlet small, a boy within a woeful city reared, they both at midnight left their port of call, then you definitely have a sonnet. So I hope this helps those of you who are struggling with figuring out rhyme scheme.